On this little racetrack, but I got to tell Pennzoil Ford that's pretty good. Ty Gordon, all the boys did a great job.
Pretty serious contact between the 55 and the 25. Here's your right front damage on the 25, and the 55 has a whole bunch of damage on it too.
What happened in turn one on the restart, Darrell, was just like an accordion. They all got spread out at the front, and at the back they all accordioned together, and Chase Elliott and Brett Moffitt were the two that had probably the most amount of collision back there.
Yeah, and that rub on Chase Elliott's right front fender, it's not getting any better. I think Kenny Francis, they're going to have to get him to pit road. Brett Moffitt in the 55 just came to pit road.
Yeah, I'd be real careful with that right front tire rub. You blow that tire out straight in the fence.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., 5th place. Takes it away from Newman, who drops in line in front of Tony Stewart.
You know what I love about Dale Jr.? He's been excited all week to get here. He couldn't say I couldn't wait to get here to practice. Man, he won that clock here last year. He wants another one. He wants to be really cuckoo.
Tweeted he couldn't get to sleep Thursday night thinking about racing Martinsville. Now we had a power steering problem for Martin Truex. Did they get it fixed, Matt?
Mike, they believe they did. 3 stops on pit road under that caution. The first to diagnose it, a loose power steering line. They fixed it, brought him in to service the car. Then they brought him in a 3rd time to fill that power steering reservoir.
And that was a smart move for Cole Pern to bring him in that first time. Even though pit road was closed, that gave them more time to do everything that Matt just talked about.
Cole Pern is like John Calipari. He's just cool, man. He doesn't make any mistakes. He knows how to handle pressure.
Remind me of that when he goes to 37-0, will you?
I will.
All right. They pulled the hood off Brett Moffitt's car and sent him back out. Bump and run up at turn 4. It was just Truex getting in the back of Almirola.
Yeah, it's just stop.
Hi, how are you?
It's stop and go.
Yep.
You know, the guy in front of you, he doesn't get back in the gas, or he has to get out of the gas, and you bam into the back of him, shoot him up the hill. It's just constant congestion.
And it happens all throughout the pack, and it happens all day long here.
Yep.
Just why watching a race here is so much fun.
Well, I know we're only at lap 70, but Mr. Where Did He Come From is up there at the front. We talked about him at the top of the show, Kevin Harvick. 8 consecutive top 2 finishes, and now after starting 17th is in 3rd.
Wow, that was big.
Well, that jam session started when Landon Castle took them 2 wide into the corner, and they went 3 wide, and then there wasn't enough room anymore.
But you know what I'm wondering now is, with the damage on the 25 car of Chase Elliott, if he's closed up his brake ducts, and now he may be having some brake issues, along with some smoke issues.
Caution is out for debris in turn 3. This will be the 4th caution of the day.
Huge break for Chase Elliott. Huge break.
That's where some of that happened.
Yeah.
As he got into Cole Witt. Let's get an update on Chase from Matt.
Truex was reporting fluid coming from the back of the 25 car. Now Chase Elliott reporting no power steering on that Chevrolet.
There's enough debris left over
The debris
probably
field,
build another late model.
Yeah, the debris field's a little large right now, but parts and pieces fly off these cars all day long here.
Darrell, I'm sure there was a reason they let this be Chase Elliott's first start, but it's almost baptism by fire, isn't it?
It is. He'll know he's been in a race when he leaves here. This isn't a Sunday afternoon drive, I can tell you that.
That piece of angle iron or whatever it was appeared to be Napa blue. I'm not sure where it came from. But
and back here in the garage area, they continue to work on the 25 of Chase Elliott. They just told me they're making a radiator change and the power steering is completely gone. That is what they're working on right now, trying to fix that to help the steering, hoping to get this young gun, 19-year-old Chase Elliott, back on the track.
Well, and that's the biggest thing. He's not running for points of any type, neither is this 25 team, but getting him as many laps as possible before he goes full-time next year is critical.
Now, this is a 5th Hendrick Motorsports entry at Martinsville. Yes, the rule says each team owner can only have 4 cars. There is an exception. You are allowed to field a 5th car in a limited number of races for a rookie driver, and that is the plan for Chase Elliott, who will take over the number 24 next year.
And what a great place to bring him. He's a good little short track racer. The history of the Hendrick Motorsports drivers here. It's a great place to bring him. I really was impressed with he got the car qualified in the field. I thought he was going to have a good day, but that damage is going to set him back. Not going to get
Chase Elliott back in the race. They have repaired his car, and he comes off pit road, and he will rejoin 69 laps in arrears.
And Darrell, in 75, you know where that streak came to an end for Richard Petty?
Right here?
Right here at Martinsville.
You know what the car looked like? It looked like that one going right there, that 43.
This is not a place for streakers, not even in 1975.
No, I watched that 43 car that's painted like Richard was, and that brings back a lot of memories of this place. I've followed it a lot of laps around here. There you go.
There's Eric Almirola in the King.